Classic.
Mama told me not to sell word. Mama 17, 5, same color t-shirt, white. Mama told me not to sell word. Mama 17, 5.
What's up, guys? This is Rick. I got another one for you. 1986 Chevy Caprice Classic Chrome Edition. And guess what? This one got 14,000 original miles. Nobody in the United States has a cleaner box Chevy than me. Let me show you around this 1986 Chevy Caprice Classic with 14,000 miles. So 1986 Caprice Classic Chrome Edition, 14,000 miles. Look at this car. The fillers in the front and back have 0 cracks in them. There's no type of any corrosion on any of the chrome. The car has been repainted. It is the same exact factory color as 1986 came out. It's like a banana cream yellow, and it is gorgeous. The tail lights, look at the tail lights and how their chrome is unaffected. All of your rubber bumper covers are all clean and non-remarkable. The vinyl top is in great condition. It's like a brand new vinyl top, but it's factory. It's from 1986. You know, this top has been very well maintained, just like the car has. I'll take you to the inside on the driver's side after we go around the front here. Like I said, the fillers are unremarkable. The chrome, the light bezels around the lights. This Caprice Classic is not like a Craigslist Caprice Classic. This is like a Barrett-Jackson Caprice Classic. You will not lose money on this Caprice if you buy this car. I'll take you to the inside. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it over to Cadillac Jack here because I wasn't old enough to even buy this car, let alone drive it in 1986. So I'm gonna turn it over to Cadillac Jack, who knows a lot more about these Caprice Classics, and I'm gonna have him show you the inside.
They call me Cadillac Jack because I did sell Cadillacs, I sold Oldsmobiles, and I sold Chevys new. So I know a lot about GM cars. This car is 31 years old, and yeah, I could drive it back then, and I could even buy it back then. These cars became very, very popular in the 80s and 90s. They all went to Saudi Arabia. This car didn't get sold to Saudi Arabia. It stayed here in the United States in a garage at a people's farm, and the wife drove the car. It's got 14,000 documented miles. And you just look at it and you can prove it. Let me go over some of the features. It's got dual remote mirrors, and these, if you know, are the sports style mirrors. 6-way power seat, power door locks, tilt, cruise. The other remote mirror for the passenger side is right there in the dash. You've got a remote opener for the trunk, the AM, FM. It's even got a cassette in it for you, the original radio. 60/40 split bench seat. This is the pillow top cushion type seating, as you can see. Look at it. I don't think anybody ever sat in the back seat. That's what this car looks like. Full vinyl top in impeccable shape. Very, very nice. We had this car painted. The only reason we had it painted, there was no body damage, no dings, nothing like that. It was just flat. The paint had dulled out from 31 years. Typical General Motors paint. So we had it painted back to the exact same color it came from the factory with. As you can see, all the stickers were here. This we didn't paint. That's the original paint. Here's your build information, all the options on the car. You can actually go on the internet and Google that and break down what each option stands for. One shows for tilt, for cruise, for power steering, all that stuff. The jacking instructions, this stuff's never been out of the car. And of course, as I mentioned, you got remote opener in the trunk, for the trunk, inside the glove box here. So all you got to do is pop this yellow button here, you can open the trunk. Wire wheel covers, excuse me, all the way around the car. As you can see, very, very nice condition. It's a 5.0 V8. The car's running right now. I don't know if you can hear it.
They probably didn't even know that.
Didn't know it. It's been running the whole time sitting here. Now, we didn't even have this car detailed. All we did was wash it. Of course, they painted the car, and we washed it afterwards. It has not been detailed. We didn't compound it. We didn't wet sand it. We didn't do anything. The guy that put the paint on here did an impeccable job. Of course, he was working with a very clean canvas. Just went right on smooth. Anyways, you know, this is one of those, I don't think there's any more cars like this around. Well, we found one, and here it is. This is all we do. Rick, my son-in-law, he searches the internet back and forth, up and down. We've got all these connections around the country where we can find these cars and people will sell them to us. This car...
You forgot to say, it's Rick Hustle. It's not Rick.
Yeah, Rick Hustle. Anyways, hey, listen, I'm Cadillac Jack. Don't miss this car. It's a steal. If you don't buy it, I may end up just putting it in my garage. It's probably going to go up in value more than silver will. Anyways, give me a call, 954-520-9751. Well, thanks for looking. Give us a call and subscribe. Here we are driving this car. Look at the air conditioner is perfect in this car. It's 90 degrees out right now in South Florida. It's hot. This car is remarkably nice. Here we have the title for the Caprice. This is the 1986 Caprice Classic. You'll see the photos coming up in the background. That's what will be on the internet, eBay, and car gurus and all stuff like that. So this is the title. Here, back in 98, 11/5 of 98, it had 8,326 miles on the vehicle. We have here documented where it's signed over. When we got the car, it had 14,301, and it's true and actual as they've claimed. So based on everything we know, the paperwork, the titles, the transfers, and the condition of the vehicle, the original floor mats, all that kind of things in the car, this is the correct miles on this car. 14,000 miles, and you know, you wouldn't think any of these things are still out there like that, but they are. Every now and then we come across them, and we hunt for them.